Memphis, it's the Memphis Grizzlies and the Atlanta Hawks. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's hand it over to the PA announcer for the starting lineup.
Starting at guard, Tony Allen. Starting at the other guard, Damon Stoudamire. Starting at forward, Shane Battier. Starting at center, Gasol. Starting at the other forward, Zach Randolph. The coach, Bibby Brown.
Memphis gets possession, and they'll look for their first points of this ball game.
Randolph made a quick move to get open for the alley-oop. Great job by his teammate to hit him with the pass.
Korver sets it up on the right side.
Randolph picks his pocket.
From underneath, he hustles it down.
Gasol saw an opening, hugged the basket, and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
Theo Ratliff throws it down. Stoudamire with a nice assist.
What a delivery for the big finish. He's making it easy for his guys with nice passes.
Tight defense by Johnson.
They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
Loose ball, last touch by the Hawks. From in close, a pretty pass by Stoudamire. Bibby on the left side. Abdur-Rahim with a hurried
Shareef
shot.
Abdur-Rahim.
That was not a good defensive play by Randolph. Stoudamire bringing it up court. Down to 3, down to 2, at the buzzer, hits for 2.
They're getting good looks on offense and scoring the basketball. The other team better be careful here.
He puts it up. Allen practically hugging his man defensively. Stoudamire with a pretty play.
He made eye contact and just put it up there where he knew his guy could get it.
That's one for the highlight reel. From the low block, jumper doesn't go. Allen played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. The Grizzlies have an 11-point lead.
Stoudamire is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Layup's good.
Here's that play one more time.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. He shoots, hits it from the left of the circle. Abdur-Rahim from point-blank range.
Gasol. That's his first personal team foul, number 1.
Gasol with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Abdur-Rahim misses his first. He's 1 of 2. Akizi heads it off the bench for the Hawks.
54, Bobina Akizi.
Bibby is all over his man. Randolph, played by Abdur-Rahim. Randolph in heavy traffic, finger roll, doesn't drop.
Battier with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block. Good fake. Battier gives him no room. Johnson draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. Good on the first. Johnson sinks them both. We have a whistle. Miller is now checking in for the Grizzlies.
Number 13, Mike Miller.
Stoudamire sets it up near the middle. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. At the basket.
That was an exceptional play. The offensive player cut to the hoop and did a nice job of finishing the alley-oop.
Gasol with the sound defense, pulling up. Yes, they had the right idea with the double team.
If they'd been a little quicker, they may have prevented the basket.
Can't find the hole. That's the first rebound of the game by Abdur-Rahim. Bibby with the change of direction. Nice basket. He absorbs the contact, changes his shot while in flight, and makes the basket.
Kesey stayed with his man and forced him into a tough three.
It's important not to give up easy looks from outside. Bibby with the ball, setting it up on the left. Corver contested by Allen off the mark.
Allen was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Launches from the perimeter. The Grizzlies open up a 9-point advantage. Bibby pulls up. The two's no good. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot.
The two's no good. Bibby sets it up near the top. Launches it from downtown. The three is off the mark. Stoudamire working from the middle. It doesn't go. That's 3 boards by Gasol. They are sharing the ball on the offensive end. Gasol picked up by Kesey. He has a mismatch here.
He's going to be very aggressive on offense anytime he sees this matchup.
The assist by Allen. Bibby looking to hit, misses the two. Stoudamire is definitely doing his part defensively to slow down the other team.
They're having a tough time making shots.
Miller tries from downtown. The three-pointer is good.
Stoudamire is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
The Grizzlies are stifling their opponents tonight. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Randolph at the rim, finger rolls it for 2. Timeout is called on the floor by Atlanta.
Theo Redliff.
Swift comes in for the first time tonight for the Grizzlies.
Swift.
Tries one from the perimeter. No good from three-point land.
Miller extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
The ball being worked around by Memphis. Wells is met by Corver. Memphis. Seeing his first action of the night for the Grizzlies. Watson from close range. He can't hit the finger roll. He tees it up, comes up empty. The Grizzlies control the defensive board.
They are clamping down on the second chance points, Marv. They're not giving up any offensive boards at all.
Here's Miller. Nails the jumper.
The Grizz are playing outstanding basketball, Marv. This game is on the verge of being a blowout, and we're still in the first quarter.
Brings it up court. Defended hard by Swift. Bothered by the defender that time.
That's something that's not going to show up on your stat sheet, but is one of those things that makes for an effective defender. You may not get the block, but just disrupting the shooter's concentration is enough to force a miss. That's a definite mismatch when you compare his offensive ability to his man's ability to defend. That's taken away. The quick hands picking his pocket. Wright looks very focused right now defensively.
He knew exactly when to go for the steal. Miller pulling up from downtown. The setup by Watson. From midcourt. The first quarter is in the books. The Grizzlies lead by 22. They've been playing at a very high level thus far today.
The other team seems incapable of slowing them down.
The Grizzlies playing airtight defense. 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Jones crosses over. Abdur-Rahim with the steal. Bibby gets him to commit.
The Hawks have had only a few good moments on the offensive end and seem to be struggling to get on a roll.
Watson advances the ball. Akizzi with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul.
That's his first personal team foul, number 1.
10 to put it up. Hits the finger roll.
Watson.
Bibby with the notion to fire. Yes, able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Battier, darling long distance, drains the three. Atlanta's having its share of problems at the defensive end.
It's tough to win games playing lazy defense.
Guarded closely by Swift. Three on the clock. 2 to shoot. 1. Bibby forces it. Good for 3.
The Hawks getting it done against the overmatched defense. They exploited the mismatch that time.
Watson sets it up on the right side. Battier right at the basket. Can't get it to go from in close. Abdur-Rahim tries for the angle.
Bibby is showing some spectacular passing right now. The perfect delivery on that alley-oop.
Advances up court. The shot. Their coach has to be happy with how this game is going. They're in front by a comfortable margin.
Marv, Hubie Brown teaches his players the fundamentals and motivates them to play together as a team. He's had success at all levels and is well respected for his knowledge of the game.
Number 50, Randolph.
Able to execute well to start the quarter, and they've narrowed the gap to 18. Battier tries the jumper, can't get it to go from up top. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Johnson. Bibby being played by Watson. The defender not giving much room to operate. Bibby surrounded. No good from the right of the circle. Hits it for 3.
Marv, let's watch that one again.
Setting it up on the left. Watson from three-point territory. The 3 doesn't go. Bibby sets it up near the middle. Ten-second showing on the shot clock.
The Grizz are letting the other team get a big chunk of their points from shooting jumpers. They may be sagging a little too much playing help side D.
The shot erased by Akizzi.
That was an outstanding block, Marv. He definitely has his moments on defense.
Bibby from in close. Finger rolls good. Abdur-Rahim with quite a play.
He read his man perfectly, Mark.
Johnson has time, hits the three. So far, we've seen a terrific shooting display from beyond the arc.
If they keep this up, they should have no troubles closing the gap. Great outside shooting.
McKeezy steals it. He elevates. It is no good from downtown. Bibby right up on his man. Can't get it to fall.
You can tell that some confidence has been lost on the offensive end. These attempts are well within his range.
And a timeout.
Atlanta.
Gasol now returning to the floor for the Grizzlies.
Childress into the game for the Grizzlies. Number 16.
They work it around, trying to find the open shot. Abdur-Rahim with defenders all over him. Bibby with a nice find.
The Hawks are looking very active on the offensive end. The momentum is on their side.
Gasol with the jump shot. The Grizzlies open up an 8-point advantage. The Hawks are playing better as the game progresses, but continue to have their share of problems at the defensive end.
This lead will be back to double digits if they don't step up the defensive intensity.
Misfires from the perimeter. Comes up empty. He grabs the rebound. From the perimeter, Watson contests the shot. Yes, able to hit from long range. And Bibby couldn't convert a 4-point play while they continue to dominate the defensive glass.
This aspect of the game has been very solid today.
Defensive
At the basket,
Shareef
Abdur-Rahim commits the foul, his first.
Team foul.
It's good. He collects the misses the tipper. Tips it, and it's good.
What a play to anticipate the ball coming off and to tip it back in like that.
Ten on the shot clock. Abdur-Rahim in traffic.
Bibby with a beautiful alley-oop. They made eye contact, and he delivered it perfectly.
The Hawks are playing tight defense.
Randolph.
Bibby from up close gets
Bibby.
2 with the finger roll.
They've hit a couple in a row and continue to shoot the ball well. If they stay aggressive on offense, they may wind up winning this game.
Setting it up on the right.
Akisi swipes it.
Bibby's setting it up. Bibby with a nice setup.
Let's get another look at that play.
Abdur-Rahim.
Able to finger roll. They are starting to catch fire. They may be looking to put this game away.
They look energized right now.
Ten to put it up. Bibby, closely guarded, comes up with 2. Watson handling. Hits the finger roll.
The Hawks are trying to stop them, Mark, but nothing is working.
It's tough to slow down a team that gets hot from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
The Hawks taking their time and getting that extra touch. Abdur-Rahim covered by Randolph. That's a tough matchup.
His defender will definitely have his hands full trying to guard him.
Hits for 2. The defense not able to stop him that time.
Mark, he's too good for that defender. They may want to switch a better defender on him.
Bibby with a tight-fisted defensive stand. Sack Randolph. The spectacular dunk. Childress with 4 to shoot. Battier unguarded, no good from 3-point land.
Let's see if they go for the 2-for-1 here. There's more than enough time to get a good shot off and still get the ball back for another try before the buzzer.
With the pull-up, can't get the 3 from downtown.
Randolph has been a force so far in this game on the defensive boards. His athleticism and his physicalness have really been on display in this game.
Abdur-Rahim takes it away. No shot clock now as time winds down. He sets up on the right. Fires from the perimeter. It's good. He drains it from downtown.
He hits it, and he gets the call. He's heading to the line for one more.
Shooting
the
one.
potential 4-point play.
Childress completes a 4-point play. Well, at the half,
these teams seem to match up well. This is a resilient team, and they deserve full credit for tying up the score before the half. Outstanding basketball, Mark.
Here are the key players at the half. Johnson checks back into the game for the Hawks.
Johnson
Advances up court. He puts one up, gets it to go
Bibby
from the right of the circle. Stoudamire sets it up on the left side. The two's no good.
Abdur-Rahim is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession.
We're seeing some passing by Atlanta. He puts it up. The Hawks go up by 4. Setting it up on the right. Misses the 2.
Johnson is not allowing anything easy down low.
He did an outstanding job pressuring the ball. From the paint,
Shareef
the score is
Abdur-Rahim.
65-59. Allen setting it up on the left side.
Good pressure D to force that turnover.
Setting it up. Bibby with no room to breathe. Counted for 2.
This has been a very solid performance here so far.
I agree, Czar. This team is getting the job done with their scoring. Powers it through.
This type of play should help them even the score or take the lead. They've done a nice job of battling to stay in the game.
Akizi bringing it up court. Johnson guarded by Battier. 10 seconds to get a shot off. The Hawks go up by 8. Well, the other team looks unstoppable right now.
They're applying good defensive pressure. There's not much they can do.
Stoudamire advances the ball. Completely handcuffed by Bibby.
Randolph
Moving inside. Akizi gets called for the foul and picks up his 3rd. He gets it to fall.
Abdur-Rahim has continued to be very effective rebounding the basketball at the defensive end. An impressive effort.
Ball's passed around by the Hawks. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Abdur-Rahim had a rush. Abdur-Rahim with the foul. That's his second personal, second team foul.
That's his second personal, team foul, number 2.
Abdur-Rahim swats it away. Abdur-Rahim releasing.
Randolph made a smart defensive play, Mark.
You're right, Czar. Foul was the only way to stop him from scoring. Abdur-Rahim is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. The Hawks came out firing in the 3rd and extend their lead to 10. 2 for 2. He sets up on the left side. Gasol from point-blank range draws the contact for the foul. Akizi should have fouled him harder and made sure he didn't score.
Now the offensive player has a chance to add one more from the line.
Gasol hit the foul shot, and it's a 3-point play. And a timeout.
Atlanta.
Bibby defended by Stoudamire. Bibby with time winding down. Finger rolls it for two. Solid defensive play by Bibby. Gasol, not a lot of space, misses from the post. Atlanta is making a nice effort right now to keep the other team off the glass. Johnson gets him to go.
Johnson abused the defender that time. Got him in the air and went right by him for the basket.
Stoudamire with the shot. Bibby challenges the shot. They are at the limit.
Personal team foul. Number 4.
Makes the first.
Are at the limit.
Stoudamire makes both free throws. Brings it up court. Underneath.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
He tees it up. Post shot is no good. Stoudamire up on the shooter. The Hawks go up by 14. Sent back by Johnson. Abdur-Rahim handling. Down to 3. Johnson down to 3. Shots no good.
A solid effort at the defensive end.
Terrific defensive pressure by Gasol. Only 5 left on the shot clock. Can't find the hole. Medvedenko has been very well positioned defensively.
He's disrupting shots and making it difficult for the other team to score.
Here's Johnson.
The Hawks are pulling away, Marvin, have taken advantage of the lapses on defense.
Oh, the gorgeous move by Allen. Finger rolls good. The action controlled around the key. Battier stays on his feet. Johnson gets it off. Can't get it to fall from the baseline. Fires from downtown. Jansen with the assist. The perimeter shot is off the mark. The attempt from downtown missed after the solid defensive play by Johnson. Bibby rises up, hits it from the left of the circle.
Great job moving the ball on offense and finding the open man in the post.
Abdur-Rahim, played by Randolph. Abdur-Rahim had a hurry. The two's no good. With the jumper. Randolph has to be feeling pretty fortunate not to have picked up a foul there.
He was fully committed when he brought on the pump fake, and usually when that happens, you give up a basket or a trip to the line. Luckily for him, none of those things happened.
From the post, gets two with the finger roll.
The Grizzlies passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
Setting it up. Abdur-Rahim with the jumper, the shot's good, and the foul.
The defender got a piece of him, but not enough to prevent him from making that shot. And now he'll have a chance at one more from the line.
Shareef Abdur-Rahim.
The Hawks not able to take advantage.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
Allen at the rim, count it, and the foul.
A three-point play opportunity here for him. Pretty good concentration on his part to get that one to
To the
go.
line, shooting one, Tony Allen.
The Grizzlies missed on a three-point play opportunity.
Atlanta continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end.
Johnson up with the shot, hits the two. The Grizzlies looking to set something up. They call a timeout.
Mike Miller.
Randolph setting up down low. Can't hit for two. Lays it home. The Hawks passing the ball around the court. Shot clock is down to 5. He shoots. It's off the mark. He had to let it go. Watson rises from the perimeter. Watson is fouled beyond the arc and will be sent to the line. Good on the first. It drops. Shot's good. Advances up court. Johnson elevates.
Joe
The Hawks
Johnson.
are ahead by 12.
The Hawks have no intention of giving up their lead. They're torching the other team and looking to put this game out of reach.
Comes up empty.
Medvedenko's crashing the boards and making sure the other team doesn't get any second chances.
Johnson picked up by Miller. That's a mismatch there, Czar.
Marv, the defender, is going to have his hands full trying to stop his man. There's just too many ways he can score.
5 on the shot clock. Miller with the pressure. Yes! The Hawks have kept up the strong play of the second half, looking very impressive.
They've been overpowering on offense. The other team can only hope they cool off.
3 quarters through this game, the Hawks lead by 14. Seconds showing on the shot clock.
The passer should have done a much better job of delivering the ball. It's tough to complete an alley-oop when the pass is off the mark.
Brings it up court. Randolph tees it up with the gorgeous move. Takes the contact, adjusts his shot in midair, and gets it to go. Watson is met by Dell. Gasol with position. The Grizzlies come up with an answer on that possession.
Each team taking it to the other's defense, Marv. The coaches might not be too happy about it, but I'm sure the fans are loving the action at both ends of the floor.
With the pull-up with the spectacular move. Tony Delk. Pau Gasol puts down the one-hander. Three on the clock. Hits it for 3. Advances up court. Gasol. Miller knocks it away. One hands it.
Miller.
Setting it up on the right.
Memphis
He puts one up.
To number 13,
Team foul number one picked up by the Grizzlies.
Number 1.
Johnson makes his first. He hits both. Watson being played by Dell. From in deep.
Gasol.
Johnson from close range, able to finger roll. Their opponent is showing the touch. They've made a couple in a row. Memphis looking to talk it over. Missed the leg.
Yeah, 2 up. Come on now, 2 up. Come on, Ryan.
Johnson shooting.
He is shooting 61% from the floor.
Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hits the turnaround.
Stoudamire.
Korver with the notion to fire.
Korver is struggling out there. He's below 20%.
Patience being shown by the Grizzlies. Four left on the clock. The strong finish. Bonzi Wells. Here's Dell. Jumpers off the mark. He used his length and forced the shooter to shoot it over him. Some good defense played by Wright. Wells out of the crowd gets the finger roll. Clock's at 2. Off the mark from the post. Right with the solid defensive effort.
He did a very good job of staying with his man and challenging the shot.
Miller, clock reads 5, misfires from 3. Wells with a weak foul that was not the result he was looking for. The Grizzlies face the difficult task of coming back against a team that's playing very well.
Not a good spot to be in, Marv. It's never easy to overcome a large lead in the fourth quarter.
Smith checks into the action off the bench for the Hawks. Setting it up. Stoudamire launches it, finger rolls, good. They did not seem to be into it during that possession.
When a defender gets beat, someone has to rotate and help out.
Brings it up court. From down low, finger rolls it out. The Hawks not able to respond. Flushes it down. Bonzi Wells. The Hawks on a timeout.
Into the game for the Atlanta Hawks, number 3, Shareef Abdur-Rahim.
Corver covered by Stoudamire. Lays it up for 2.
Bibby.
The Grizzlies climbed back into the game earlier, but are faced with mounting another comeback.
Stoudamire with the ball. Stoudamire right at the basket. Abdur-Rahim bringing it up court. Abdur-Rahim throws it down. Miller could have prevented that basket with a foul.
He should have made him earn the 2 points from the line.
With the facial. The Grizzlies have not performed well.
They may have waited too long to start their run.
The Hawks trying to find the open man. Puts it up from downtown. The Hawks go up by 13. Ten on the shot clock. Lays it in.
Damon Stoudamire.
Bibby with the jump shot, misses the long 2. Up for the board. Sets it up. Down to 4, Bonzi Wells puts down the one-hander. over. Little room to move. Miller sends it back. Advances up court. Stoudamire from in close, able to finger roll. Nicely done. They've been able to convert several baskets in a row.
If this keeps up, they should be able to catch up and take the lead.
Setting it up.
2 minutes remaining in the
Layup's good.
The
Shareef
Grizzlies still have a
Abdur-Rahim.
chance, but can't allow any more lapses on the defensive end.
Wells in heavy traffic gets two with the finger roll. The Grizzlies are stepping up their play, but there's not much time left to complete the comeback.
It will take an incredible finish to overcome the deficit and get the win.
Hits the three.
The isolation play was executed to perfection. Great job finishing the play.
Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the Grizzlies. The Hawks pass it around, looking for a hole in the defense. Bibby at the basket. Finger rolls good.
The Hawks are looking to put this team away with a final spurt.
It's been an exceptional performance here in the fourth quarter.
Gasol.
Sakalinas coming into the game off the bench for the Grizzlies.
Jake Sakalinas.
From the paint, finger rolls it for two. The Grizzlies are closing the gap, but are faced with staging a probable comeback late in the game.
If they played like this earlier, this would have...
Delk is able to draw the foul. Re-enters the game for the... Delk entering the game for the Hawks.
Number 00, Tony Delk.
Stoudamire with a nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
Hits the finger roll. Sakalides from up close.
The Grizz have almost run out of time, Marv. It's been a valiant effort, but not enough.
12 seconds left to play. Stolen by Sakalides. This one's finished.
The Grizz just weren't able to take this game over, and they end up with the loss.
There's no question they were struggling a bit tonight. Here's tonight's player of the game. Here are the stats for tonight's game.